Hi, I'm Jimmy. Before the collapse, I learned a lot from Mason Rourke. This is the Blackout Broadcast, the lost tapes.
It's showtime, baby!
For we are opposed around the world by a monolithic and ruthless conspiracy,
by the military-industrial complex,
an axis of evil,
guerrillas by night instead of armies by day,
the scientific, technological elite,
a new world order.
From a location deep in the Rocky Mountains.
Because people have got to know whether or not their president's a crook. Well, I'm not a crook.
This is the Blackout Broadcast with your host, Mason, the Rogue Outlaw, Rourke. Ladies and gentlemen, a fine good evening to you. I'm Mason Rourke, coming to you live with some raw intel from the Blackout Broadcast studios. We just finished listening to what the president had to say in his address to the nation. I will be joined once again by Wyatt Creed of the Creed Files in a matter of minutes. Wyatt gave us some fantastic information when he joined us Thursday, and tonight it's going to be more explosive than anything I've ever heard before. Listen, folks, I've been doing this job of sharing the truth that the American people need to hear on various media platforms for the past 15 years. They've banned us, shadow banned us, blocked us, everything you can imagine. But we've always fought through because of listeners like you. And as you know, I've been talking about secret labs, black budget programs, bioweapons dressed up as medical research. And now, boom, it's loose. The elites in this country are pure evil, Satan-worshiping demons, and they have just released the hounds of hell. This is demonic. These people are crazy, and they're trying to cover it up with every ounce of energy they have left in their souls. Wyatt, are you there?
Yeah, Mason, can you hear me?
Yeah, Wyatt, we are live on numerous platforms. What can you share with us tonight?
I shudder to have to report this to you, Mason. I would be surprised if we aren't taken down on most of these platforms before this conversation is over. I've been told by multiple high-level government sources that what is going on in the middle of our country is being censored, blacklisted, shadow banned, or downright deleted by every social media platform that we have. The censorship is at an all-time high, and it is being directed by the highest levels of our government and those in these companies that are colluding with them.
Unbelievable! This should surprise no one! Keep going.
Here's what I've verified. A private biomedical lab southeast of Springfield, Missouri went dark 3 days ago. Families reported loved ones weren't coming home. Calls went unanswered. Then county sheriffs attempted entry. They never reported back.
Gone! Erased! That's what happens when they stumble into something they weren't supposed to see. Same thing happened at Waco. Same thing happened in Montauk. Same thing happened in...
Hold on, Mason. National Guard units followed up the next day. Contact was lost again almost instantly. That's when our very own special forces were sent in to mop up the mess and get to the bottom of things. Dozens of casualties. Leaked comms describes unhumanly aggressive personnel inside. That's a quote, not my words.
Unhumanly aggressive? Folks, that's not flu. That's not measles. That's the mystery fever. This is ground zero, the spark that lit the prairie fire.
In the chaos, several infected escaped containment. Locals describe them as violent, delirious, impossible to reason with. Many were transported to ERs in Springfield and Joplin, Missouri, before anyone realized what they were dealing with.
And once they're in the hospitals, game over. Nurses scratched, bitten, contaminated. Then what happens? They go home, kiss their husbands, their wives, their kids. Then, bam, it's in the schools, in the churches. You cannot stop that. That's multiplication on a biblical scale.
Here's the timeline, Mason. After special forces were forced to retreat before losing many casualties, state police sealed the area. Highways are blocked. Springfield and Joplin hospitals were then ordered to divert patients. Meanwhile, we tracked unusual military flights out of Whiteman Air Force Base. No passenger manifests, no media coverage.
Exactly what I've been warning you about. They didn't contain it. They moved it. Flown into major hubs. Houston, New York, maybe even D.C. They took the infected and spread them deliberately. Missouri was the test tube, folks, and now the whole country is the petri dish.
St. Louis ERs are already at capacity. Reports of mystery flu in Evansville, Indiana schools. Kansas City issued a quiet public health alert. None of this has been on mainstream media yet, but the memos are circulating.
And here's the bottom line. This isn't an accident. You don't get this many coincidences stacked on top of each other. Labs going dark, guardsmen dead, hospitals gagged, planes in the night. They wanted this out. And now it's out. Don't wait for mainstream news to tell you what's going on, because by then it'll be too late. Protect your family. Prepare now. And remember, the blackout always tells you first. Wyatt, let's discuss what the president said in his address to the nation. Why didn't he mention one word of this? I'll tell you why this SOB didn't say a word. Because, first of all,
Mason.
he's a puppet, a mouthpiece for Israel.
Mason!
What the hell is the problem, Bryson? I'm kind of in the middle of something pretty important there, pal.
Yeah, I understand, but we're offline on every platform. I've checked them all. No explanation.
I told you so.
What about the website, Bryson? Are we still good there?
Yeah, it looks like we're still rolling.
Good. Then we plow ahead. As I was saying, first of all, he's a liar. All of them are. Second, they all make a curly fry look level and straight. Unbelievable, Wyatt. Can you believe this shit?
I told you this would likely happen. So, yes, I believe it. And I'm a little worried, to level with you. Things are escalating. Sources are disappearing. It's getting more serious than even I let on.
Wait a minute, Wyatt. More serious? To me, this sounds like COVID 2.0. People are getting sick, but they're recovering, right? It can't be that serious, right, Wyatt?
I don't know, Mason. Details are still fuzzy. But what I know for certain is that this is not COVID. People don't disappear. Special forces aren't sent in for a cough.
Damn, good point. What exactly could it be then?
No clue. I'm sorry, Mason, but that's all the information I have for tonight. I've got to sign off.
But Wyatt, that's it? That's all you're giving to the audience?
That's all, Mason. Goodbye.
Well, ladies and gents, this is the Blackout Broadcast, and we don't let our audience down. The show must go on. Today's show is brought to you by Spartan Rift Press. Check out Karst Valley Chronicles, the Blackout Broadcast, the Lost Tapes. Books 1 and 2 are available now, and Book 3 will be available later this week. Also, check out Karst Valley Collapse. The audiobook is free on YouTube, and it's there for your listening pleasure, according to Richard Luther. Speaking of Richard Luther, I talked to him, and, well, he's out there. But he has assured me that the book is at least average. Whether you want to take his word for it or not, well, that's on you. But he seems like a sprightly little fella, so while I haven't read any of it, I'm sure it can't be any worse than any of those romance novels that my wife used to read. Right. Reading on. Karst Valley Collapse and Karst Valley Tribulation are available as ebooks and in print if you're into that kind of thing. The audiobook version of Tribulation should also be available on YouTube before too long. Maybe a week or two, it says. Man, this guy wrote a big ol' ad, but we somehow got through it all. We'll be right back.
Mason, you missed something.
Oh, I did? Let me see here. Oh, you're right. It also says to sign up to become a, quote, seasonal resident at welcometokarstvalley.com. Sign up and you'll get some behind-the-scenes stuff, but more importantly, you'll get a free copy of each of the 5 installments of the Blackout Broadcast. The Lost Tapes 3 days before they come to Amazon. Free. PDF or EPUB. Apparently, EPUB is the one you want for your Kindle or tablet. But what the hell do I know? So, move to Karst Valley, become a seasonal resident, get the short stories, get the behind-the-scenes stuff, get the lost tapes early. Costs you nothing but an email address. Do it now, and you'll get instant access to the books these episodes are based on. Now then, Bryson, can we take a break? I got a tinkle.